Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Ada. I think I wrote down that I was on day 87. No, it's actually day 88. I just got home from work. Um, I know yesterday I said some things and I was kind of even upset, crying a bit because I haven't been feeling that well. And it's not that it's the pause, because I've been saying that for 6 days almost. I was feeling like pause free, like it was a window period or whatever. But I've been having stomach issues, but they have gotten so bad since last Sunday. Really, really bad. Cramping, diarrhea since last Sunday. It stopped yesterday finally with the Imodium AD. And I also didn't take a vitamin last night. So when I got on the bus, I was speaking to my sister, and I was telling her about what's going on with me, and that my body seems to be discombobulated, upset all the time, or every night. I mean, I sleep well, but I do wake up upset, like my stomach upset, really upset, really uncomfortable, like there's something there, and I don't know what it is. And it's been making my recovery a little hard, because it seems like I said, now with everything that's going on now, I have gastrointestinal problems. And I thought it was these probiotics that I was taking, but now looking back at it and what I discussed with my sister, it might have not been that. It was a combination of things, because when you're detoxing, you take vitamins. So my regimen was my B12s always for energy, because the pause takes away your energy. It's just the way it is. That's the hardest part, and the psychological part too. But if the pause is under control, the psyche's under control too. So I've been taking vitamin C, magnesium, which really was supposed to be for the restless syndrome, but I kept taking it every day. I really didn't look things up. They say vitamin C you could take every day, all day if you wanted to. So I figured the more vitamin C, the better for me. So I have bought a vitamin C, and I'm almost done. That was a month ago. I think I got like maybe 5 left. This is how much I was taking. So my sister asked me, what is you taking? And I explained all the medications that I was taking and the vitamins. She said, oh my God. And I was like, what do you mean, oh my God? She said, how many milligrams is the vitamin C? I said, it's 1,000 milligrams. How many times do you take it? 2 times a day, in the morning and at night. 2 in the morning and 2 at night. The magnesium, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. The magnesium is 250 each. So that's 500 in the morning, 500 at night. So altogether, the vitamin C, I was taking 4,000 milligrams. Maybe for somebody else is all good. So she says, give me a minute. She said, I'm going to look this up. So she looked it up at this site called Mayo Clinic, MAYO. And it's a site where you look up medications and side effects and all kinds of goodies. If you want to look at what you're taking, what it does for you, the side effects and everything. So she looked up the vitamin C and the magnesium vitamin. She told me, she said, your problem is coming because you're taking too much of the vitamin. And according to the site, the most vitamin C that your body can absorb is between 35 to 80 milligrams. If you take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, your body only will absorb 80% of it, and the rest just flushes out or whatever. She said, now you're taking 4,000 milligrams a day. Then she says, the side effects you're having, when I explained to her what's going on, my body feels like it's all thrown out. My face was even turning funny color. Like my mom told me yesterday, my face was very pale. Like I shouldn't be looking like that if I'm taking vitamins and the opiate physical part is over. I'm going through minor pause, but it's not as bad as it first was. But it, like I said, when your body's upset, that pause does come back. So I was feeling all right. And then I guess maybe the bomb just blew. And my sister said that I am taking too much vitamin C. She says it only could absorb 80% of it, the rest comes out. And since it's so much, what it's doing is upsetting my gastrointestinals. And that's why I keep having diarrhea, because I keep taking too much. It's just gotten to the point where my body can't take it anymore. That's what she says. She's not a doctor, but she's saying what the site is saying. It causes stomach cramping. It causes bloatiness. It causes constant diarrhea. And I was having all of that. Upset stomach. Your whole body just totally discombobulated from an overload of vitamins. And she said the magnesium is not to be taken like that neither. I'm taking too much. The magnesium was the purpose for that was for the restless leg syndrome. And I got most of this stuff from YouTube, from, trying to withdraw. But I didn't really research on how much that I should be taking. But in one video said you could take vitamin C all day long, 1,000 milligrams if you want. And I did that. I figured the more I take, the better for me. But I haven't gone. My sister said you still need a doctor's opinion. But according to this is what's causing what you're going through. The cramping, the diarrhea. You can't eat nothing because everything's coming out. She says the vitamin C, you got an overload of vitamins in your body. And your body can only absorb but so much, and the rest will come out. But it's been causing me cramping, stomach upset, my whole body just totally not acting right. So she told me starting tomorrow morning, which is today, she said, don't take any more vitamins at all. Give your body 2 weeks to clean all that shit out. She said, there's nothing wrong with taking vitamin C, but take like 35 milligrams a day, something like that. And the magnesium, like maybe 25 milligrams a day or something like that. Because the worst part of my withdrawal is over. I should not be overloading myself with vitamins. Maybe I'm one of those my body can't take. I'm a small person. And I always had stomach issues. And I thought that the probiotics was doing that. But on top of that, yes, the probiotic plus all that vitamin and stuff that I was taking, my body just couldn't take it. And it was starting to really affect me. So all I'm taking now is my B12. I'm going to take 2 weeks off of all the vitamins to clean my system out of all that overload shit. Because I think almost a month. And I think I got maybe like 6 vitamin C left. I mean, I was really fucking taking these things like water. And it just is starting to make sense. Like, sometimes I would look at my face and be like, my color doesn't look right. My mom told me yesterday, you look like you look pale, like you look like you're sick. And now, my sister looked up the information and she said, listen, you are killing yourself with too much vitamin. She said you're ODing from all vitamins. I mean, you can't OD with it, but it can cause you problems. And she also stated that it says it causes gallbladder, kidney stones. She said your body could only take for so much. Just because I figure vitamins wouldn't harm me, but they can harm you if you overload on it. Just like when they said the Imodium D, you got some ridiculous people on there saying that they could detox from it. Yes, there's something about opiate in there. It does help you with withdrawals. But you got people taking 50 to 75 pills a day on that shit. That shit is so fucking dangerous. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together because vitamin C is vitamin C. She said, if you want to eat an orange or something, or just go and your next batch that you buy after you clean your system out in 2 weeks, time, no more. I'm not taking no more of that, none of that shit, no more magnesium. I don't have restless legs, nothing like that. So I shouldn't really be taking it. She says, you don't, that's too much magnesium in your body. So, and it has, it's probably stuck on the walls of my stomach. And it's coming out through the diarrhea, and it's stuck to the walls of my stomach. That's why all that cramping and all that uncomfortness. And I do believe that's where it's coming from, because it's been like that for about a month since I started the vitamin C. It didn't get bad towards the end, when I guess my body, when it was too much. It was just too much. So she was like, I want you to stop immediately taking all those vitamins and give your body a 2-week thing. I'm not going to cleanse. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let it come out naturally. I'm going to drink water and just flush myself out from all that overload that I have. And she said, I'm pretty sure once that happens, that stomach issue will go away. That shit had me really fucked up, because I was kind of literally crying. I called her crying yesterday that I couldn't take it anymore. That I just felt like getting high to take away the pain that I was feeling, because it was ruining my fucking days. It was starting to really, instead of helping me, which I thought it was helping me, which it does help, but too much is not always good. You know, but I'm thinking there's just vitamins. What harm can they do to me? Well, you could have toxicity off of it if you take too much of it. I'm just letting you guys know. I mean, I ain't no expert. I ain't no doctor. But if you're a tiny person, you know, I mean, really study up on the stuff that you take. Like I said, I was naive when I first started everything. I just wanted to get better at all costs. But instead, I was just making myself sicker. So I'm hoping within this next 2 weeks, it should take about 2 weeks, you know. But she said immediately when you go home, do not take your fucking vitamin C like you've been doing. I take it in the morning and I take it at night. And then I take the magnesium in the morning and take it at night. Then I take my 1,300 milligrams of fucking, that might be too much for me too. I have to look into that, of the Primrose. That might be too much for me. I don't know. So combination of all that, plus whatever psyche meds I take, my body was not. It was really, really. I feel all right now. I took a little bit of kratom, and I bought me some augmentin, just in case I think I got a chippy, but I don't, because I didn't have my kratom for 3 days, because I also had it in my head that it was the kratom causing the diarrhea and all that. And I never did that before. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together till I spoke to my sister. I was so upset. I called. I said, listen, I'm done. I can't take my body like this anymore. I said, I feel like I want to go back on the fucking Suboxone. She said, why are you going to do that? I said, something's wrong. My stomach's not acting right. I feel terrible. I just feel terrible. You know, and then I was like, I said, I felt good for 6 days. I think probably the last 6 days I felt really good. And I think that Sunday was that day that the vitamin C was like, that is it. It reached its peak, and it was just letting my body know that was it, that it couldn't take it anymore. And that was a sign. But it was happening all the time. And then that's when the diarrhea started happening. My sister, it's already stuck to your walls. It has no place to go. You're not letting it out. Now the diarrhea is coming out. It was getting to the point where I was afraid to eat, but I forced myself to eat, but it didn't matter because I was shitting it out anyway. She said, that's not the food. It's the fucking vitamin C. is too much for you. Your body can only absorb 80% of the vitamin C. You take 1,000 of it, don't mean 1,000 is going to absorb in your body. Only 80% is what the thing said. Only 80% of vitamin C will absorb in your body. The rest, it will come out. So it doesn't really matter if you buy 1,000 milligrams because it's not going to go into your body like that because your body only absorbs but so much shit. And that was happening to me, that I overloaded and I could have been, my body could have been toxic or something. You got to be careful. So this is my last resort. I got rid of the other probiotic strains, which was working. But then with that and the vitamin C and the magnesium, it was just an overload of a lot of shit. And I guess my body just couldn't take it anymore. And that Sunday was the day. I mean, I was having stomach issues, yes, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Even after I got rid of that one bottle that I thought was causing it, it did calm down. But then I continued the vitamin C, and it seemed like I said, bro, I still got this shit. And it's been like 2 weeks, a week and a half already. I got rid of this shit. I shouldn't still be feeling this way, but I was, because I was fucking taking vitamin C, magnesium. And then I even went and bought fish oil on top of that. She said, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you taking too much and your body's not absorbing it. And it's coming out in the diarrhea. And it does, too much of it causes cramping. It causes bloatiness. It causes gallbladders and kidney stones. So people, be aware of what you're taking. At least look it up. I did this just because I was just trying to get better, but I almost fucking like, she said, you have too much of that stuff in your body. You got to get rid of it. That's why if you keep taking it, you're going to continue feeling the same way, and it could even get worse. You can get gallbladder from it. That's what it said. So she said, starting tomorrow, don't take no more vitamins. Take your B12s and take your little Primrose that you've been taking, or give that a rest for a week or so. That's my menopausal. And I'm not going to take it. I'm going to give my body a little rest from all that shit that I've been putting in it, because it just took too much. It was just too much. And I do believe that is the cause of what's been going on with me lately. You know, and when she broke it down, I said, oh my God, I take so much of this stuff. And she said, that's too much, Ada. You're taking too much. And she said, I'm reading it right now. I'm reading the effects. What happens when you overload on this stuff? Constant diarrhea, pains in your stomach, uncomfortness. I was feeling all that. And yesterday I just broke down because I'm like, I can't keep, 5 days. I'm almost 5 days fucking shitting in the stomach, waking up in the middle of the night and just feeling, like last night I slept, but I took the kratom, so it didn't bother my stomach, but I didn't take the magnesium last night. But I took it yesterday morning, and I took the vitamin C yesterday morning. So I'm not going to take none of that stuff for the next 2 weeks. She said, well, if you go buy it, just buy a low dose, 35 milligrams of vitamin C. The magnesium, you don't got to have that all the time. You have enough of that in your body. You finish with the magnesium, don't take it anymore. So that gave me a little comfort and a little bit of relief to know that I might have, that I pinpointed what could be the problem, the issue with my stomach, because I was about to go to the hospital. She said, if you went to the hospital, they would have told you, what the hell are you taking 4,000 milligrams of fucking vitamin C and 1,000 milligrams of magnesium? You don't need that. I mean, it's not to say I don't need it, but, I thought it was good for the withdrawal and helping me get better, but it was like actually like a shredder in my stomach, just probably eating away at my gut. That was probably the best way I could describe it. Like something was eating me inside, little by little, like something was always sitting there. I don't feel like that now because I'm on the kratom. It kind of numbs every fucking thing anyway. But I'm not touching any vitamins for the next couple of weeks. And that is it. I'm not touching. She said vitamin C is good. If you feel a cold coming on, pop a vitamin C for a week or so. That's it. Buy an orange or whatever. But you don't need to fucking take 4,000 milligrams a day. I did that for a whole month. Until finally, I guess my body went into overload and said no. So she said that was a sign of your body rejecting. It was rejecting it. And it had nowhere to go. It's sitting in your stomach. And then she said, then the diarrhea and the cramping, everything she said was happening to me from that vitamin C, from the amount that I was taking. She said it was too much for my body. It was just too much for my body. And I believe it because I'm a small person. So, but I never knew that vitamins can fuck you up. She said, just because it's a vitamin don't mean it don't cause issues. She said too much of something is not always good. So I think I wrote on Monday 87. No, it's really 88. So I'm being very optimistic now and hoping that me stopping these vitamins right now is the best thing that I can do to stomp out this issue that's going on with my stomach. It has to be it because I'm not doing anything else, you know. And I have been putting a lot of shit in my body, so I have to stop. I have to stop. So I'm gonna stop it. I just want to let you guys know that that's what the information that I got of what might be my issue. I'm hoping that I didn't cause any other issues behind taking so much shit. She said drink a lot of water, flush all that shit out. That shit's got to come out. That's why you got the diarrhea. I don't have diarrhea now because I had the Imodium AD. And that stopped it. But she said if I continue doing that, I'm going to keep having more issues and it'll probably get worse. She says that you can get toxicity from so much vitamins like that. And I did a body cleanse. I did that, probiotics. I did a lot of fucking shit during this detox. But meanwhile, doing it, and I'm on the other medications, it's just too much for me. So I'm going to give my body 2 weeks off of the vitamins, period. I'm not going to bother with them because they're just messing my stomach up. So maybe a low dosage, maybe I just won't even take it at all because it really fucking, like I feel like it ripped a hole in my stomach. So anyway, it's day 88. I'm not feeling the pulses. I'm on the kratom, so of course. But I was off it for 3 days. And I got a new batch of white Magnadon and white Magnadon and some green Magnadon from Kratom K. I had that. It's not that it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. So, but like I said, I was very confused and thinking that I had withdrawals or something was causing it. And all this time, it was just an overload of vitamins. I do believe that that's the issue right now. Too much fucking vitamins. And I'm just going to put it down. The worst is over. I'm putting it down because it's causing me a lot of fucking issues in my stomach. And is throwing my balance off. It feels fucking horrible. And let me see where it takes me, you know, in the next couple of days, how I feel as I'm letting all that shit come out of my body. You learn. But like I said, guys, whatever you take, just look it up. Look it up. I was fucking naive. I didn't think a vitamin like that could fucking harm me, but it can. Too much is not good. Your body only absorbs but so much. And I was putting so much into my body. I guess my body just said no more. And it let me know because it was putting a hurting on me really bad. Affecting my day. And then it was affecting me up here too. Where I just wanted to give up. And like when we're addicts and we're in pain, the first thing we want to do is reach for something to stop it. So I needed to look into the root of it. It wasn't my idea. It was my sister was like, no, I need to look this up because I told her what I was. She said, why do you take so much of that? She said, let me look this up. And she looked and she said, oh my God, girl. She said, you're like ODing on all these fucking vitamins. It's not necessary. She said, your vitamin C is only 80% of that 1,000 is going in there. It doesn't absorb no more than that. The rest just goes and leaves your body. Since I was doing so much, I wasn't giving it time enough to leave my body. It's 4,000 milligrams a day. And 1,000 milligrams a day of magnesium. She said, you don't need all that. Just leave it alone for now. Give your body a rest. And you should be feeling better. And maybe even a week of not taking that stuff. She said, let your body, let that shit just fucking come the fuck out. And that's what I'm going to do. So I think I wrote on day 87, but it's really day 88. So I'm still counting. Let's see how I feel within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully better. That's all I have to say. I just wanted to clarify that my sister did a good job in researching it. And I'm glad I reached out to her because I was at my last wit. So close to, I even had a Suboxone in my pocket because I said I couldn't take it anymore. And I know that with the Suboxone, it would have took all that feeling away. It was just going to mask it, but I would do anything to just temporarily stop whatever was going on. And she was like, no, we need to get to the root of what it is. What are you taking? And I told her everything. And she said, you're fucking, like, you're killing yourself with all these vitamins. And she said, you're already on certain medical issues I have. You're already taking enough pills. You don't need all that shit. Rest your body, get rid of all those chemicals in your body. I have something to cleanse myself out, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want a diarrhea no fucking more. I'm just going to keep drinking the water and just letting the days go by and see how I feel. I'm going to see how I wake up tonight since I'm not taking it this morning and I'm not taking it tonight. I didn't take anything at all today, except my B12s. I always take those for extra energy or whatever. And she said, you're going to feel the difference when in a couple of days even, because she said, but you put so much in your body. It needs time to cleanse. So she said, give it 2 weeks. Don't touch that shit for 2 weeks. And all those symptoms should go away because you have an overload of fucking vitamins in your body. It's not even vitamins anymore. It's just stuck to the wall of my gut. If it's not stuck to the wall of my gut, it's coming out of my ass. So my butt was literally on fire so much. I went to the bathroom from Sunday all the way to yesterday. I even went to the bathroom yesterday. And finally it stopped. But I can't keep taking that to stop the diarrhea if I don't know what the fucking problem is. So hopefully this information here that I've just found out will get to the root of what's going on, because what I'm going through is serious. It's some gastro fucking issues, and it's coming from. I thought about it myself too for a while. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but no, I thought vitamin C was the more you take, the better. Don't work that way. Your body only absorbs but so much. So it was just an overload of too much of everything. So now I'm just gonna heal without the vitamins. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I'm doing the B12s. She said, you want vitamin C? Go buy an orange. Go buy some oranges. Drink some orange juice. But leave the vitamins alone for a while, so your stomach can get back to its original state and flush all that stuff out. So that's what I'm going to do. I just thought I'd let you guys know, because yesterday I was like about to just like, look at this. I even had a Suboxone in my pocket, ready for it last night when I got on the bus. Before I called my sister, I was about to do this. After 80 fucking days, 87 days. That's how bad I wanted to give up. Hold on a second. People don't fucking give up. So, when you start carrying stuff around like this, your mind is still not like I'm ready, but all these little issues that I'm having is making me want to go back to this, because this is my go-to feel fine, nothing bothers me. But like my sister says, when you feel that way, you need to get to the root of the problem before you start picking up any fucking thing. You need to find out what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're taking, something you're doing, something you're eating. It could be anything. This is fucking like, I still, 88 days, and I still carry Suboxone in my pocket. It's because I just, with all the stomach problems and everything, I was just like, and then the pause, then feeling good for 6 days, thinking it was over, and then the stomach started happening. So I was like, is it part of the pause? But in pause, nobody really goes through diarrhea, but I've heard people having stomach issues. But mine is like my sister said, yours is coming because you fucking ODing on all these vitamins. You're taking too much. Your body doesn't need all that. She said, stop taking that shit. So that's what I'm going to do. Today's the first day I haven't taken anything, and I'm not. I'm going to give my body a rest, because I'm trying to repair it, but at the same time, I'm fucking it up because I'm putting too much garbage in it. I hate to say it, but too much vitamin C, too much of anything that's supposed to be good for you, always not so good. There's a limit to everything, and that's what I needed to learn. And that's what I learned yesterday, that I should be more careful and look up what I'm taking, why I'm taking, and how much to take. I'm a small girl. I ain't no big girl. I ain't no fucking weightlifter. I don't need that much shit in my body like that. It was tearing me up. Felt like a lawnmower was blowing through my stomach. I spent since Sunday in bed. Like, what's wrong? But still popping the fucking pills. And it seemed like that might, I didn't think that was the problem. But from what my sister read, she said that is the problem. You're taking this amount, and this here is stating that is too much. It's causing toxicity in your body. Your body can only absorb 80%. 35 to 80% of vitamin C. No more than that. The rest just comes out. But you've been doing 4,000 milligrams a day. So eventually your body didn't know how to react anymore. So the diarrhea started, and then all this going, the vitamin C all over inside your gut and everything was messing me up. So let's see what the next couple of days will bring. You know, hopefully it's got to get better because it's just got to get better. So I'm going to see which I'm pretty sure that is the problem, that I'm taking too much vitamins, and I have other things that I have to take that I'm supposed to take, and that with the vitamin C, it's just too much chemicals in my body right now, so I have to put a stop to it. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that, you know, that's what I'll be working on. No vitamins for the next 2 weeks, and maybe not even that anymore, because I only took the vitamins because I wanted to replenish what I might have been taking out during the detox and everything, trying to get better, but there's an ending to everything. So I might end that and see where it leads me to. Maybe it might take a couple of days, maybe it might take a week. I don't know. I'll find out as the nights and day progresses. So if I start feeling better, then I know, okay, it was too much vitamin C. But I do believe what my sister said and what she told me last night. She read it off this very reputable site. They're not doctors, anything. They don't claim to cure anything. They just tell you what the effects of things, of whatever you put in there. It tells you what it's for, how to take it, and what effects it could have on you, good or bad. And it turned out to be that what I was taking was having bad effects on me. So there it goes. Got to the root of that problem. Now let's see where else it's going to take me to. It's 88 days today, guys, and I'm still counting, even though I was a meltdown. Let's see what else happens. I'll talk to you guys later.